Hey everybody, it's F-Bomb Fitzgerald, and welcome to my third annual video where I showcase my favorite loadouts that I currently use. Let's check them out. Alright, let's do these in the order that they appear on the loadout screen. Starting off with Scout, I kind of view this as my signature Scout loadout now, which is the 2 Fort Knight as the head replacement and the Dark Doorway for this purple cloud effect. I run this combo on Scout, NG, and sometimes Sniper, which is why I kind of consider it my signature look. The other highlight I was proud to achieve this year was cracking 100,000 points on my spooky sleeves, as well as 1,000,000 points in damage dealt. I usually run this on the 4 classes that can wear the purple Dark Doorway, so I shouldn't be surprised it's my highest pointed cosmetic. I was also happy to finally hit Hail Zone on my strange professional Miami Element scatter gun and over 1,000,000 points of damage. I was proud of those because I never considered myself much of a Scout player, so it was nice to hit those. I've been running a lot of the pocket pistol in my secondary for self-healing. Usually if I have like a medic or somebody helping me out though, I'll run this professional strange Pyro pistol because it does a bit more consistent damage. And then in the third slot for melee, I'll run a bunch of different things, but I really love that I have a Sun on a Stick crafted by my friend Saint that I threw a Firehorns Pro Kit on. For Soldier, I picked up this Scorching Flames Mean Captain, which is a hat that I really love and I think looks really good on Soldier, but I also picked up this strange Miami Element rocket launcher with the spec kit and some nice parts. Miami Element is my favorite war paint in the game, so to get a strange rocket launcher with this, I think this is going to be my end game rocket launcher that I use forever. I actually think it goes better with my Patriot Peak because the blue and white of the Wintertide effect kind of matched the blue and white and pink of the Miami Element skin better. I also upgraded my Gift Bringer, which is a misc for heavy and soldier. I was able to pick up one with pink paint and some nice parts on it and a funny name and description, and it only cost me like 40 cents on the Steam market to do that upgrade. I'm also never going to stop running this beard for heavy and soldier. I know NG can also run it, but I never run it with him. I'm pretty proud that I got almost 25,000 points on it. My Pyro underwent a bunch of changes this year. On the cosmetic side, I have been running the Scorching Flames Mean Captain, which I named after my friend Jade Harley, as she loves green items and always gives me good name suggestions. So I've been running that as the hat, and then I picked up a strange Wandering Wraith because I like the way the horns on the Wandering Wraith combine with the horns on the Mean Captain. I was pretty happy to finally get my hotcase to Manco's Signature Collection, which is the highest rank you can get for a cosmetic. Love that I have the player hits part on there. And in terms of weapons, the biggest and most notable change I have is I picked up a strange rainbow flamethrower off the Steam market. I know I've talked about this in other videos, but the sparkle pattern that's on the rainbow skins is also randomized along with the seed of the paint. So you actually have 2 layers of randomization on this. In the secondary slot, I've been running this Isotope Panic Attack that my friend Cinder gifted to me, but I also love the fact that the green of the Isotope goes really nicely with the Scorching Flames. On a similar green note, I'll also sometimes run this strange Pro Scorch Shot because it has mean green Firehorns, which when they're active pairs really nicely with this effect as well. And I also really like the Alien Tech skin because it's one of the 2017 skins. I just think it looks really clean. Demo Man is probably my least changed loadout in 2024. I've still run this strange professional grenade launcher, which I really like mostly because of the way the barrels spin, and you can see the different colors spinning on it when you run the inspection animation on it. In the secondary slot, I still run this Pink Elephant Sticky Bomb Launcher, which is also one of my signature items because it's in my outro. I finally got over 5 million points of damage on this thing, and it's still in second place in terms of my highest strange weapon counts. In the melee slot, I run a bunch of different things, but I feel like the Caber is the most fun and insulting. I've also been running a little bit of Hybrid Knight, which is something I want to explore more in the coming year. And again, I feel like this combo of the Circling Heart and the Dark Doorway, that's always going to be my look on Demo Man. My heavy didn't undergo too many changes this year. I guess the main one is the change from my Patriot Peak to this Mean Captain. I actually think it looks really good though, and I'm probably going to stick with this one. Again, I'll run this beard on Soldier and Heavy forever. I was pleased to finally crack 10,000 kills on my Commissar coat, which is notable because I run probably this coat just as often as I do the Commissar's coat. In terms of weapons, the biggest change for me was I finally got a pro kit to put on my strange minigun. I really love this skin, and I feel like this is still my favorite primary for heavy, so it was about time that I put some fire horns on it. Next up is Engineer. I didn't make too many changes to my cosmetics. Like I said, the 2 Fortnite with the purple moon cloud, that's just kind of a signature look I didn't want to mess with. This year I've also started running the Pip-Boy a little bit because the Pip-Boy actually does change your display when you pull up your construction PDA in-game. I like getting items that are signed or crafted by my friends, so I've been running that one a lot. In the primary slot, I kind of mix it up between the various shotguns. For secondary, I know the Wrangler is the strongest item in this slot, but I'm still very partial to running this Strange Pro pistol. I just think it looks so nice. And then for wrenches, I only pretty much use 2 wrenches now. It's either going to be my Jag, because I think it's the best wrench in the game, and this one has pumpkin bombs, which I love to run on full moons. And then the other one I'll use occasionally will just be when I'm playing Ninjaneer. I've got this Team Shine fire horn that I got off the Steam Market. My medic loadout changed pretty radically. This year I was really sad to finally sell my field practice, which had Shrieking Shades. I loved the way it paired with my gauzed gaze with the haunted ghosts. And honestly, I got like 3 good years of use out of that hat, and I thought it was just time for a change. So when I was able to get a Scorching Flames Mean Captain, I knew it would pair well with the green of the ghosts. In the Medigun slot, I mostly use one of 2 weapons. It's either going to be my Spectrum Splattered Medigun with allied healing on it. I do like how the green highlights go with my green medic loadout. This is actually a Battle Scarred skin. I think it looks fantastic for Battle Scarred. And then the other item I'll use is the Kritzkrieg when I'm playing with my friends and we're communicating. In the primary slot, I still mostly use the Crusader's Crossbow since it's so damn good, though sometimes I'll mix it up and I'll use the Overdose to run away. I also have a pro kit on this one, so it's kind of nice to see the flames coming out of my eyes when I get a good streak going. In the melee slot, I've been running this strange professional Frozen Aurora Amputator with allied healing. I also like these scratch marks on here. This is actually Battle Scarred as well, which is nuts to me because it's so bright and looks so good in my opinion. Sniper continues to be my least played class, and when I do play as him, I often don't run an unusual because it makes me too visible, and I'm so bad at this class, I need all the help I can get. In the primary slot, I'll either run the Sydney Sleeper if I'm in more of a support role, the Machina. I have a professional one that I crafted, which is probably my biggest crutch. This stock sniper rifle, I like this skin and it tracks my headshots, so I feel like this one encourages me the most to play well. In terms of cosmetics, I usually run the 2 Fortnite, and this is my only coat that I'll ever use because this counts my headshots and I think it looks good with most of my wintry loadouts. Finally is my Spy. I didn't really play much Spy in the last couple of years since I started my channel, but I kind of want to change that in 2024. In terms of weapons, I am not a gun spy, so I mostly run the L'Étranger for its utility. If I'm trying hard, I'll use the kunai because it is far and away the best knife in the game, though I have been having a lot of fun using this professional kill streak big earner that my Secret Santa Fromunda gave to me. Thank you again for that. Obviously, the sapper is better than the red tape recorder, but I was pretty happy to get over 6,000 saps with it. In terms of cosmetics, I am proud that I have a strange Ghastlier Gibbous, and I run this in different styles. I did actually change the paint color this year. I think it kind of fits this pink lady killer, which I like to run. Again, when I used to play a lot more Spy, I enjoyed watching Mr. Paladin videos, so that's why this has so many points on it, and it's kind of an homage to him. The other Spy loadout that I want to be trying out a little bit more in this coming year is the Saharan Spy set, which is basically just a Eternal Reward, L'Étranger, and then in the cosmetic slot you have to run the familiar Fez. This one was crafted by my friend Tupi. He's got a really cool channel, you should check it out as well. Anyway, that about sums it up for all of my loadouts for my 9 classes in Team Fortress 2. I always kind of like to create a record of where my strange counts are and what my cosmetics are, just so I can kind of look back and see what changes year to year. Let me know in the comments section what you think of my loadouts, or if you have any suggestions of things that might be fun to play as or look better. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.